Hey guys, it's Test, and this morning we're shooting a video, or we're going to start the video process here for part 2 of Bilgewater's uh, response to the question he asked in the YouTube and Redstone forums over there at neweden.dk. Alright guys, so instead of just tearing up the build that I did in front of us here, that I showed in the demonstration video, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and head over to our lab and get a clean, fresh start and just start from scratch with you guys. Alright, so we're going to head over to the lab now, and I'll see you then. Hey guys, I'm back, and here we go. So the first thing you want to do is we need to find where we want our door. So let's say if we wanted our door at these two blocks, then we need to just break the 4 blocks in front of our door on the outside of the house and mark those 4 blocks with whatever the material our trapdoor is going to be made out of. And then when we've got that, we can go ahead and start digging out an outline for a 10 by 10 square. The short side over here is the outside side. So we've got 2 on the far side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. Okay, so once we get that cut out, then we need to go ahead and dig the whole thing down 5. So we're going to end up with a 10 by 10 by 5 with our platform positioned just so. 2 from the outer edge here. Alright guys, now for the rest of the video, I'm going to put this into high speed and going to do some voiceover commentary. So let's get to it. Alright, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do here real quick is just change this out, that gray wool, to the block that the trapdoor is going to be, and that's going to be a wood block here. Then I'm going to go ahead and install the 4 pistons that control the trapdoor, and I actually do this wrong on that side and have to undo and redo it, but I get it alright. And once we get those pistons in, we're gonna put have a block directly below those pistons, and then directly below that block, we're gonna need the redstone torches upright on top of those 2 blocks directly underneath. And then we're just gonna set up the rest of this little area here. 2 diodes on either side going into the redstone torches, and that there is what we need to control both the doors. Well, actually, we need 2 more repeaters and 2 more redstone to control the doors, and I'll put that in just a second. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now. And that's the setup there. The inputs to those 4 repeaters at the edges of our pit there are what control both the doors and the pistons. And so you can see here, actually I demonstrate. It's pretty fast, but I think you could see it. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and put in pressure plates now. These are the plates that will activate the trap on a slight delay, just long enough for us to get through, but the mob's not. And then right here I am just laying down that wire, and I put that snow block down there so that our wires would not cross. And in a moment you'll see I actually forgot to put the diodes in, but I will very shortly. But now what we're going to do is we're going to put in the RS NOR latch, or our memory cell, and that is going to remember which state the door is in. You can see there's the diodes, and I stop here to show very specifically that we need 2 full diodes of delay to get us through that door. You can see, gosh, it's very quick, but it does work. The pressure pads, sorry, now activate the trap and lock it into place. You can see that it is locked in place. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting in this second pad, that second set of pressure pads that I had before that also resets the trap. This is just for when we're leaving the house. You know, we want the door open and ready for us when we come back. And that's, you know, you just have to wire it up. You can have those anywhere, and you could even have that as a button out there, something that you push on your way out. That way mobs can't activate it. You can see there I accidentally snipped my wire. Made a couple little boo-boos there. And now here I'm putting in the button. This is the indoor reset that opens the doors. And directly under that block, we're going to be transferring the power downwards. And just straight down. And we're going to put 1 repeater there at full ticks. And you can see here that's alright. And it's actually going to fade out in a second, and what that's doing is I'm actually going to change speeds. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit so you can get a better idea of how I do the trap underneath it. And here we go. Alright, so here you can use any material for this. I'm using glass just for demonstration purposes. It's easier to see. Now you may need to pause this video to copy this if you're planning on copying it. Because like I said, it is very fast, but you know, I needed to do that for the time limit. I didn't want to make 2 videos on this. And what I'm doing here is I'm counting out. We need the water is going to go diagonally from the back corner, and it needs to make a diagonal stream across all of those blocks over there. The glass blocks that I have down, that double wide horizontal walkway of glass. And so from the corner it goes all the way to the end, and that's 7, and then it's 2 wide, so you go over 1, and that's 8. And here I'm just putting in signs, and this is what we're going to use to separate the spiders. Spiders are 1 tall, and they're just going to go down in the lava and die. So when the spiders drop in, I'm about to put the water in a second here, and you'll see. We put it in the back corner on the opposite side. There, I'm counting 1 more time, as the lava, and it will push all the spiders through the 1-1 hole there, well, hopefully, and kill them off while the other mobs just continue along. And then here I'm going to place a couple signs to create a seamless extended water. What are we going to call it? A conveyor belt. Yeah. And then I'm going to build my mob evader here. It's just a 1x1 mob evader. And that wood I'm using because that would be the floor of the house. And just for the mob evader, I do need to put a couple signs in. 1 at the bottom and 1 right there. And that will allow me to hold suspender water. And you can see here, I will demonstrate. It just pushes the mobs right along, and then they hit the water and they try to swim up. And of course they're in our little trap. Alright guys, so this is the high speed's about to wrap up here, and I will be back in just a second. Okay guys, we're back. And this final little segment of the video tonight is just going to show, we're going to test the system. This time with creepers, and hopefully we won't blow ourselves up. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, guys, huh? Ah! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Alright guys, let's try this again. I actually went in and I looked at it and I have no clue why it didn't work that time, but hopefully... Ah! Oh no, the doors are gone! Oh no! Oh, they're still all gonna fall in. And good night, guys. So, oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh no, not the creeper. Not the creeper. Alright, anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. You can see that it works. And yeah, it was fun. Next up will be Agent G-Man's request.